Hey everyone, this is Jamie from Homeschool Story, and I'm excited to announce our newest lesson guide. So I just did a video a second ago about how it's coming, and now I'm going to do the video to show you the inside. So if you saw the video yesterday that I posted, then today is the day that I'm actually releasing it. So it's really exciting. So let me show you what it is. This is a 6-week mini unit, and it is called Ecology, a Study of Biomes. This 6 weeks you're going to spend doing one biome per week, but you're also going to be learning about other aspects of natural science within each biome, things like food webs and consumers and producers, things like migrations and adaptations, and all kinds of other fun things when it comes to the plants and the animal life that live inside each of these biomes. We're also going to integrate geography because we're going to be mapping our biomes, and we're going to spend time every week doing a couple different science experiments as it relates to each biome. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and I want to show you a little bit about what it looks like on the inside. So inside the book, you're going to find the first few pages have lots of information about how to use the guide and tips and tricks when it comes to notebooking, and some information about our Bible connections that we have for every week, which is really fun. So we have some Bible passages that relate to every biome that we're studying, so you can read through those and see how the Bible speaks about each of the different areas around the world and how it relates to God and His love and His thoughts of us. I also include a master supply list, so you're going to be able to know way ahead of time any of the materials that you need for any of the science activities and experiments that we do. Let me show you what one of the weeks looks like. This is week 1. Basically, every week you're going to have 2 pages, an at-a-glance page like this, and a more detailed page like this. So here's the at-a-glance page. Every week I reference 4 of the same resources. They're always the same resources every week, and I'm going to show you a picture or show you the book so you can see what the covers look like. It's the Everything You Need to Know About Science homework book here, and then 2 different science encyclopedias. And I've put a little or in between because I want to remind you that you don't need both. Either one is okay. If you have both, then you can pick and choose each week which one you want to use, or if you want to look at both, but you certainly don't have to. And then the last book is definitely a book that you're going to want to have, because this is where all of our science experiments come from, and this is a Janice Van Cleve science book, and I'll show you which one to use in just a second. Every day you'll find the readings are picked out here, the page numbers are given for you so you know exactly where to go in the book, and you don't have to spend time trying to figure that out. And then at the bottom, and at the end of the week is the experiments that I've picked for you. Now, there's tons of experiments and activities in that Janice Van Cleve science book, and you're more than welcome to dig further and do even more if your family really loves to do that kind of thing. I've picked some simple and easy to do experiments that I thought would be good for multiple ages, and that didn't have any sort of really weird off-the-wall types of supplies that you might need. I've also included at the at-a-glance page another picture or another list of your supplies needed right here. It's the same that's on the master list. Mapping the biome activity every week, and your Bible connection for the week. When you're ready to sit down and do your schoolwork, simply turn to the daily detail page, and whatever day you're on, I give more details about each of the references that are used for that day. So day 1, I've referenced both encyclopedias and the Everything You Need to Know book. So here I'm just going to give you some more details about how to use that, what to think about when you're reading across those pages, any sort of words that are in bold or words that I suggest you get definitions from, and usually they're found right on the page that you're reading. I've also included some thought questions or some discussion questions that you can think about and discuss while you're reading through whatever resource that they're on. At the end of the week, you're going to find more information about the science experiments and how to do those and what to read about, and any other additional internet links that I might find are helpful for you as well. And just to point out on the front, there also is an internet link area here, and those that are given here are just general information about the weekly topic if you'd like to look at those. So 6 weeks are set up like that. So you're going to spend the first couple days every week reading from the resources, taking notes, writing some keywords down, drawing pictures, and you're going to do all of that in a science notebook that you've created. It can be a spiral notebook. It can be just some blank paper that you keep together in a section in a notebook, or you can use some of our notebooking page templates in the back. So I've included several different types of layouts back here that you can copy, and you can pick each week which one you want to use for that day or that week, and just accumulate some notes through the week and then write a little summary at the end about what you learned or what was the most interesting. This is a good way to help prepare our kids for upper level science when they have to start keeping a lab journal and write formal lab reports. Plus, it's a lot of fun to be able to write about and color and draw what you've learned. I've also included in the appendix a piece of graph paper that you can copy, as well as a world map. And this is where you're going to be mapping your biomes every week. You can do them all on one map, or you can have multiple maps for each biome. So that's pretty much how it's laid out and how it works. There's lots of information and tips inside about the notebooking and the science notebooking information, as well as how the guide's laid out and how you can use that. So let me show you really quick some of the resources. This is the Janice Van Cleve science book that I've mentioned. This is Science Around the World, Activities on Biomes from Pole to Pole. This one is really important because this has all of our activities in it, so you definitely want to get this book. There are some different versions of this book as far as the covers changed, but I believe the insides are all about the same, so I don't think it'll matter as long as it's the right title. But I did include an ISBN number for you inside the guide. The other book mentioned at the top of each week is the Everything You Need to Know About Science homework book. This is a great book for younger students especially because the source text in here is nice and simple and easy to read. Let me show you a sample. Well, that's not a good sample because that's just a big picture, but here's one of the pages that starts out talking about biomes. You'll see that each of the little areas are pretty short. The reading level is pretty, easy to read for most elementary kids. And even the pictures and graphics and things like that are very simple and easy to understand. This is also good for older students to practice keyword outlining or taking notes, or even for copy work. The two encyclopedias mentioned are the DK Science Encyclopedia of Science and the Kingfisher Science Encyclopedia. Both of these encyclopedias are good resources to have on hand for any science research. I prefer the DK Science, the Encyclopedia of Science, over the Kingfisher, but that's just my personal preference. Either one will be perfectly suitable. So that's pretty much what you need: a science encyclopedia, the Janice Van Cleve Science Activity Book, and possibly this one if you'd like to have it. That and some paper and some basic science supplies, and you're good to go. So we're really excited about this new release because we've done our history guides in the past and we're getting ready to release more. But we also wanted to start doing science because, that's an area that I think sometimes we tend to leave and don't do some really good digging in and notebooking and doing experiments and things like that. So we really want to encourage you to do more with science at your house, just like I am encouraging myself to follow my own plan and do more science at our house. So I hope you enjoy. And if you're listening to this on the first day that it was released, then you're going to want to check out our Facebook page because I'm releasing a special discount code on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Homeschool Story blog. And I will put a discount code there, but it's going to expire really quick. So you're going to want to snag it while you can and use it because that way you can get it at a great discount. We are offering it as a PDF or a pre-printed version, which will look just like this with the foil or spiral bound like this, the clear plastic front and a nice back. It's black and white on the inside and color on the front. So if you'd like a pre-printed one, we're now offering that for this, and I'm going to start offering that for some of our other products as well. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you're as excited about it as we are, and we'll see you soon. Bye.